Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, Teaching Online with Kelsey. My name is Kelsey and I created this channel to vlog about my life as a full-time online teacher. So please make sure it is not the last time that you see me by hitting that red subscription button and the bell down below to be notified of new videos every week. And to also give this video a thumbs up, it helps support me and this channel. And make sure to check out all of my links down below. And if you want to apply to be either an Outschool or an Allschool teacher, that's also down below too. So for this video, you may notice I'm in a different background, and that's just because it's really pretty outside and it's the sign of spring and warm, and I just wanted to do a video with natural lighting in the background. Why not? So for this video, I'm going to be specifically talking about boosting your enrollments for your online teaching business. One of my highly requested topics to talk about for upcoming videos is how to boost your enrollments for your online classes. Some of you may just be getting started with online teaching, or maybe you've been in the online teaching game for a while and you're having a little bit of trouble getting some learners to come try out your classes. So I'm going to be sharing with you right now my tips. Tip number one: what kind of competition do you have with the type of class that you have? So if you are teaching about the solar system, or you're teaching about insects, or maybe you're teaching about Disney's Encanto, those really popular topics are going to kind of be just a little bit saturated, but don't take that as a bad thing. If you have an Encanto class idea, or if you have a solar system class that you want to teach, don't assume that because a lot of other teachers teach it that you shouldn't teach it either. So if you do have that similar topics being taught either on Outschool or Allschool or wherever that you teach, kind of take that as a sign that at least you have some competition going for you, instead of just being a very narrow, very specific niche. Which sort of also leads to the second point, and that is going to be keywords. Now, keywords is a term that a lot of online teachers like to use in terms of most frequent searched words. So solar system might be one, but maybe a more exciting topic like let's explore the solar system would be something that would be very specific. So if you're using keywords in your title, that is also going to help you with your enrollments and get you noticed as a teacher. Number three, do you have an intro video to your class explaining you in the video what the class is about? A lot of the times when parents are searching for a class, yes, they're going to look for something specific. Yes, they are going to use keywords, but one of the very first things that they're going to see is an intro video. So they'll see your thumbnail, which, yes, thumbnail is important, but they're going to be more intrigued with that video where you say who you are and what this class is all about. And you want to really be excited and passionate about what you're going to teach on that class. So you really want to be sure that your video looks nice, that you look clean, that you look really excited. You could also add graphics to it. You can also even add reviews in the end of it. Like I said, I recommend Canva because Canva makes adding reviews at the end of videos super easy. And if you know how to work on iMovie, then it's going to be an even easier process for you to create a short film that you can upload on Outschool or Allschool for your families to see. And those families are going to think, wow, she's really passionate, or he's really passionate about this class. I think I'm going to sign up for it. They have to see that enthusiasm, that you really know what you're talking about and that you're really excited to teach that to their child too. I'm also going to share some big don'ts in terms of what you should not do to boost your enrollments. And believe it or not, is do not offer discounts on your class all the time, because it's just not really a good look. Parents are just going to expect that from you, and for you as a teacher, you are worth more than a free class or like $1 or $2 class. Like, parents will pay if they see your excitement and your enthusiasm and all of those top 3 tips that I just shared with you earlier. They'll see the worth of the class with those 3 tips. So do not offer your classes like an insane amount of discounts all the time. It's not really like a good look for you, and if we're honest, it also kind of looks a little desperate, and we don't want to be desperate teachers here, right? Number 2, do not skimp out on what your thumbnail looks like and the video. Don't try to just whip up something in 5 minutes just so you can have it on there. Try to take the time to make your thumbnail artwork look nice. Take the time to make sure that your video looks really nice too. If you really want to sell it, and if you really want it to be a selling point to parents, you got to put the effort into it. Simple as that. Number 3, do not be super niche in your title. Because if you're being really niche, like let's bake a pizza with the solar system, or let's make planet pizzas, like that just seems really nichey. Niche, you know what I mean. Like, don't be so specific that it's really only for just like one specific kid. Like, if a parent does suggest to you a specific topic in a specific class, try to make it fit that child's needs, but also try to make it a little more broad so that other learners can join in on the class too. Probably one of my biggest flops that I've learned for being an online teacher is you do not have to be so specifically niche to these parents that are looking for like a specific book club or a specific cooking class. You don't have to do that. If you can make it pretty broad, chances are more learners are going to sign up for it instead of just maybe that one learner from that one parent that made that suggestion. So this final tip that I want to share, it could be a pro tip or it could be a con tip, depending on how well you utilize this. So advertising. Now with advertising, you have to be really careful with it. There are free ad resources that you can use, like Facebook or Instagram or TikTok, that you could use to advertise what you have to offer. However, because it is free, it's a hit or miss whether parents see it and they sign up for your class, or it is just a dud and parents are like, oh, okay, this teacher's posting that they have a discount or that they're doing this class again. Oh, whoop-de-doo. So it happens. You want to try to use like free ad, like Facebook, Instagram, all that, sparingly and carefully. And if you do have like some marketing experience and you kind of know how to word it correctly, where parents are going to be like, oh, hey, this looks, really interesting. I think I'm going to sign up for the class. Kudos to you. But I would just use that really sparingly, because especially for Outschool and Allschool, that 15 or 30%, so Allschool right now is 15% and then Outschool's 30%. So that little percentage that you pay to the company, they use that to pay for advertising and selling your classes. So you're kind of already footing the bill for Outschool or Allschool or both to take care of mentioning classes to families. And that's not to say that you shouldn't advertise. Just as I mentioned, just use it sparingly, use it carefully, use it strategically. Like I said, usually your keywords and your video are what's going to be your top selling points to getting more enrollments in your classes. And don't be afraid to reach out and try out some different times. Now, don't be like me and try to teach at like 3 a.m. in the morning, or try to teach one class like 5 times a day. So don't do that. Just be reasonable. So if you see that one teacher teaches about the solar system at 1 p.m., but nothing at 2, try to teach it at 2. So think about when your competition is offering these courses and try to fill in those gaps of when they would not be teaching themselves. As long as it's within your teaching boundaries for however long you want to teach during the day, you know. I hope these tips are really helpful. If you have any other tips or you have any other questions, please leave a comment down below and let me know, what do you think with the natural sunlight? Should I divert to, natural sunlight for my videos every now and then? Or do you just seriously love my my teaching background? Just curious. It's a nice day, beautiful sunlight. So don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the like button. I will see you next time.